Okay, hello. It's a lot cooler to explain books than to just sit there and read them on the internet, but um I was going to do a page from the Love Book. Okay. So just kind of let spirit guide me. Okay. Two persons in one another, the future good which they aid one another to unfold. Okay, two persons love in one another, the future good which they aid one another to unfold. So that's a twin flame, a union, when two people are unfolding and growing with each other, and as well as helping Mother Nature. That's just how it is. It's just you really get into being a humanitarian when you're in your twin flame union. And also, I mean, if you're really in love, you don't want anything bad to happen to your partner. You want to keep each other healthy, and, because you want them to live a long time. So let's see what else we have. The more you love, the more love you are given to love with. Okay, the gifts of love are many and guaranteed when the act of love is honest, unselfish, whole, and unconditionally offered. So you're not doing it for selfish reasons. You unconditionally are doing it just out of the goodness and kindness of your heart. But you're not going to be judging yourself and get run over. You're going to have a limit and boundaries. But so that's just a book of love. And then I have a book of love that is a fun one. It's a fun one. Angel in the sky, guard me with your golden love. Kiss me on the lips at sunset. Nightfall, we'll jump off the cliff and climb 9 miles to see the stars. For us to drink up the moon, love, death to loneliness. It's just for us to have this wish come true, just for you. And that's a love poem. So that was nice. And if I was doing a live chat and I had like a lot of subscribers, I would do this book because it's really fun. Disney astrology. You just like pick your birthday, and that's what you are in the Disney character world. And I am this little guy, Terrence. I don't know. I guess he's Tinkerbell's boyfriend. So I'm pretty cool. This is my key to success, is sharing your resources equitably. So that's a good mantra for me. Okay, so let's do some Oracle of Mystical Moments. Oh, no. Not today, friends. We can pull out one card and see if they're talking to us, but I have a surprise that I really want to get into. Okay, so we can look at these. Okay, the Red Garden, number 8, which she's like turning into a garden. The Observer, 50. Change of Seasons, 42 equals 6. Day and Night. Queen Bee, 11. 5 Bloom. 7 Pure Nature. And 19 The Journey, which equals 2. So all these cards are beautiful and pretty much speak for themselves, and the pictures speak for themselves. And they don't really need much explanation right now at this time. I think this time is more for, okay, oh, well, here. Fine, we have time. 8, my favorite number. The Rose Garden. Gratitude, pleasure, happiness. On this card, we see a woman strolling through a garden full of flowers. The sky glows with pink petals, and the ground has turned luminescent blue. The woman finds great peace in being one with nature. The flowers have become part of her body, and a parrot feels at home on her shoulder. During her walk down the path of life, she keeps happiness and gratitude in her heart. She notices simple pleasures of life and is thankful for all nature has given her. So that is beautiful. If you know somebody like that, or if you're like that, then you are definitely on the right path. And since you're seeing this video, then you're probably connected to watch it. So 50, the observer of observing life, aren't we all? We're all observers of through our own lens, our own unique lens. Nobody is made the same. Everybody is different and special in their own way. The observer, patience, awareness, and focus. A woman is looking through an old-fashioned camera, ready to take a photograph. She observes the landscape before her. All is quiet, all is peaceful. We don't know how long this woman has been waiting for the perfect shot. She has the patience to remain focused until the decisive moment presents itself. Strength lies in her calmness. She lives in the present and does not easily get distracted. So this is a good card for somebody who needs to remember to breathe and that live life by the moments. And you're feeling fine, you're doing good, you're still alive. Don't be afraid of the coronavirus. Just take precautions and wash your hands. And I don't know if I got to thank all the nurses and doctors and people who are still working, fast food workers, which is one of them is my son. And so I worry about constantly about their safety. And I know they're very clean. They wash everything down with bleach at all times and keep the counters clean and stuff. So I know, and he was wearing gloves, and I know they're safe, but it's just being on the front lines and being brave. Thank you so much. You are so blessed and well loved by everybody. Everybody appreciates you. Everybody I know. Okay, day and night. People are working day and night. People aren't sleeping. Uncertainty, fear, worries, decisions to be made. Follow your instincts. Okay, but sometimes, like, if you haven't been sleeping, how can you really trust your instincts? Because you need a good night's sleep to rest and recuperate and really get back to yourself. Because if you haven't gotten a good night's sleep, you're not all there. So you're not really making the best decisions you could possibly be making, is if you get a really good night's sleep. Okay, she is afraid of the answer, of the inward process to find it. Many of us struggle with making decisions, but where there is shadow, there is also light. After a dark night, there is always the light of the morning sun warming the path we have chosen. This card reminds us that we already hold the answers in our hands. We should trust our inner judgment and know we will be able to handle any situation. And that is so true, because if you're like me, if you found this video and we're connecting, you have been through many of life's struggles and come through on the other side. So we have been through so much, so we can get through this too. And by us being light workers and keeping up a positive vibe for the world and for our friends and family, to see that we're not going to let this fear take over our lives. We're going to keep living and doing the things we love. And so yeah, that's great. Hi, honey. All right, we have change of seasons, which it's definitely changing the season. I'm wearing a skirt right now and I'm totally comfortable. 42 equals 6. Change of seasons. What season is she? Looks like she's going into spring like us. So let's read what that says. Change of seasons, transformations, life's up and downs, development. In the center of this card stands a woman surrounded by blowing leaves, flowers, and snowflakes. As the wind blows them swirling up to her, she raises an arm in protection or welcome. We are not sure. This card reminds us that seasons change just as we do. Nothing is ever still, not a river, not even the mighty oak, and certainly not us. We are in a constant state of transformation. Even when we feel overwhelmed, if we can just quietly be, we will be moving in spite of ourselves. When life whirls around us, let the certainty of the cycle of seasons be a grounding force. So, this is great because when you are grounded in nature and rebirthing the earth and planting and watering and giving love to Mother Earth, then you will feel so good. It's a form of meditation to plant and to get into the digging and to get into the earth and planting and then watering. If you don't know how to plant, look it up on YouTube, but you usually just about, it depends on what you're doing, but you want a couple inches deep enough for the roots to grow, and you want to make sure that, it's all natural. It'll all come natural to you, taking care of Mother Earth. So this is a great cycle of a season to start thinking in your head, buying a farmer's almanac, thinking of what to plant, and get it going, get your garden going. So this is a perfect time. All right, pure nature. Beautiful and natural. Grace, blooming, youth, freshness. This young girl is flourishing as she develops into a woman. She loves her body and is aware of her unique beauty. Just as this girl does, cherish the beauty nature has given to you. See the softness and grace and keep the secrets of youth in your heart. The red peony symbolizes respect and honor, ideals that must be recognized in ourselves before we can genuinely share our true nature with others. So, this young girl is gorgeous and she's flourishing in her garden, and she's cherishing the beauty nature has given to her. She loves the flowers. She loves the smells, and it gives her hope and happiness to cut down flowers, to make bouquets and do flower arrangements. It just literally gives her happiness. She's a wonderful flower arranger if she has that job. So just see the softness and grace of yourself and your beauty. I know today I look like I'm going to a wild party, but like being an artist, sometimes you just want to like have a little bit of fun with your makeup or with your clothes or your hair. You just want to be like expressive. So, don't hate me for that. But as we were saying, always look at the softness and grace of your face and keep the secrets in your heart. So, it's just comes all natural to you. What may be perfect for you and work out terrific is going to work out horrendously on somebody, and they're going to sit there and blame you that you made their skin break out. And when in reality for you, it's like the magic elixir. So everybody's different. So just keep your beauty secrets on the DL unless somebody asks you, and then give them your beauty secrets. But if they're not asking you, don't do beauty things as a gifts, like the face creams and lotions and this and that, because there's such a vast array right now that it's impossible to make somebody happy with like a gift like that unless you know exactly what they like and what they're using. So that's just another Little rant. Okay, Queen Bee, number 11. Strength, growth, motherhood. Madam Queen Bee is big and strong and gentle and mothering. Her skirt is a flower tower, a home for bees that sustain our ecosystem. She gives strength, power, and life to her surroundings. She is Mother Nature. She is responsible for the tulips that send energy into the world, and all that grows to know the beauty of each day. Her children are the children of earth, and she nurtures us all. And we all know moms like that who are great moms to their children, and they'll be great moms to your children. And it's like one big happy family. We cook for each other, we do things together as like a family. And that's important for kids to socialize and to get out and experience life with their best friends that are their age. Okay, so we got 5 bloom. I know I want to get into my vampire tarot so bad. Self-confidence, femininity, individual fulfillment. A woman gazes into your eyes with pride and self-confidence. She knows what she wants, and this certainty blooms out of her being like a bountiful garden. Her hair is thick like the branches of trees, reaching out with controlled abandonment. The power of nature surrounds her, flowing both into her and out from her. What would it be like to feel this connected and confident? What could you accomplish? Your inner strength blossoms into future achievements. And see, we're going to keep going. I mean, this is just saying we're going to have future achievements. Like things may be seeming at a halt right now, but there's going to be a future. And it's like just being so natural. I just can't like emphasize that enough. Like just being closer to the earth and like sitting by a fire and just watching it and like kind of meditating into the fire at the same time. Like well, you can do that with a candle flame, but it's not as potent as when it's like with wood chopped up from from the mountain top. And because I live in the mountains, and we do that quite often. Find a space and go and do campfires, and it's really soothing to the soul. It's just like a refresher, and being one with nature, hearing the fire crackle, listening to the sounds of music, hearing your friends play music, and really just let their soul shine. And that's the best times in life, like really. So we've all experienced them. We all have those special moments. All right, so I did read all of them. We're all on a journey. We're all on this journey together, and this is the first time I've all ever experienced something this horrific. God bless us all. Okay, so let's get down to what Bram Stoker has to say. He's an old guy. He's been passed away for centuries. So let's see, in this day and age of 2020, if his story, this classic story, never gets old. To me anyway. The Star. That's Jonathan taking Mina when she's in her trance. He's taking her down the stairs. He loves her so much. He just wants to... I mean, not Jonathan. This is actually Dracula. Dracula is taking Mina. But he's walking down with her. Like they've walked up. And he's bitten her. I can't... This movie, it's been so long since I've seen it. This is insane. I don't remember what has happened in this movie. I think he like bit her halfway. I'm not... If you know, mention down in the comments. But Yeah, so that's Mina, and this is Queen of Garlic Flowers, Florence Stoker. This is Bram Stoker's wife. So she was behind the scenes. Oh, yeah, there's a bad rumor about her. She took his money. And she's the queen of garlic flowers right here. She took his money, divorced him, left him broke, you know, said he stole her writings and was really slandering his name. So, I don't know what kind of personality she had or what kind of person she was, but she was an influence on the Dracula book for sure. So she's in there. Here she is. All right. So let's see what else we have. See if anything pops out. Pop out. Come on, Big Daddy Tarot cards. Just kidding. Oh, this one. I hate this one. The Madman. And look at him. He is the guy that predicts, or I don't even know if he's predicting, but he eats flies when he's stuck in his cage, and he wants a cat. He thinks that the cat eating a bird, eating a fly, eating this, eating that is going to solve the scientific problem of bats. And he's just so enthralled in his work, and it's making him crazy, and he's obsessed and just utterly out of his mind. He asks for a cat, but it's not for a pet. He literally wants to do a science experiment on it to see if the cat, the rat, or the cat will eat the bird. He wants the bird to be eaten, or I don't know. It's just really weird, his way of thinking. But he was a madman and a key player in the Dracula movie. He's not too happy to look at, and I really don't like pulling his card. But here we have the Ten of Cups. A woman is about to jump off. She feels free. She's gonna be like Spider-Woman and take on the world, and she's a vampire, but she has 10 of holy water, so she's I don't even know who she is in the movie because it doesn't say who she is, but it's just 10 of holy water. So either you're being protected right now because 10 of holy water, that's one of the best cards you could possibly get. You're controlling your emotions. Things are going okay. You are living your life and you're not scared, and you really couldn't ask for more. Okay, Jonathan the Fool. So we're all walking into new reality, a new world. What's going to happen to us is unknown. And just like Jonathan, he walks into Dracula's castle. And he has no idea who Dracula even is at this point at all. As far as Jonathan's concerned, he's just another client. He's just going in there to sign some paperwork deals to own some land. And so he's going in there. He's a real estate agent. So he's going in there. He doesn't have any idea what he's stepping into. Because he's the fool. Okay, here we go. Queen of Stakes. Charlotte Stoker. Okay, who is she? I thought Florence Stoker was his wife. This looks like more his wife, right? No. I don't know. There's too many Stokers now. I don't know, but she's she runs the show, and she is a loudmouth. She has fire energy. She's a cracker. Okay? A firecracker. Not just a cracker. Not a Cracker Barrel cracker, but a firecracker. Okay, 3 of Cups. Sadness. Despair. But you have a partner. He's saying, it's okay. It's Lucy. And she's sick. She's tired. She doesn't know what's happening to her. Something's changing in her body. And she's scared. And her fiance, he's such a good man. She had a couple suitors, but she chose a really good man, and he's just loving her, and he's telling her, it's gonna be okay, babe. I'm gonna get you the best care. possible, and things are going to be taken care of. You're safe in my arms. Okay, Temperance. This shows drinking cow's blood. The vampires are so like scarce of humans, they drink cow's blood, I guess. But so Temperance, it actually is a good card, because in this day and age we need to temper what we're using, what we're eating, what, like not wasteful, not being wasteful, like just like maybe have a meal plan, and a snack plan, and kind of stick with that during this time. So we're gonna have strength. Okay, and I don't know who this. She's running with wolves. Okay, and she's a vampire. She's been bit. So she's living. She has strength. She's moving on. If you have pulled her card, she actually has your back. Like the wolf has your back. And we're all to be strong at this time. Okay, this is a kind of creepy card. There's going to be people taking advantage of the situation of it being a pandemic. Okay, so this guy, he's sneaking in the house, like trying to get in to rob it. So be aware of your possessions and taking care of all the loose ends and making sure it's nice and tight. You can see what's going on around you. Be protected. Okay, the Knave of Stakes, Ligia. She is a beautiful temptress. She was a lover of, I don't know who, but her dark hair and her white skin and her penetrating eyes, she's very gorgeous. And she's coming out saying that we have strength, that we have inner possessions of, like, we have so much stored knowledge, like from our past, our ancestors, or like parts of us that we don't even know, that are going to be activated, like things in our chakras, in our bodies, in our minds, things, brand new sensations, brand new thoughts are going to be activated during this time. So she's just giving you the strength and mental clarity. So you're gonna be okay. You're gonna have mental clarity, strength, and love. And isn't this vampire tarot awesome? We didn't get Mina, we didn't get Jonathan. Let's see if we get Mina or Jonathan, just to, if they pop out and say hi. This is such a fun deck. I'm so glad I found it. Oh, Two of Swords, fighting, battling over Mina. Everybody wants Mina and Lucy, but Lucy's all fucked up now. They had to go and fuck up Lucy, and I liked her. She had sex with that werewolf. Remember that scene? Ooh, and here we go. Four of Wands, but this is a lover's card. They are into each other. They are into pleasure and pain. A little bit of biting, a little bit of sucking the blood. They think that's romantic. I don't think that's romantic. I'm not into that. But no thank you. I don't want blood. But they're into literally getting the blood out and sucking the blood. It's a romantic, sensual, sexual transfusion of love, and the highest possible love that we can even imagine. It's vampire love. So it's pretty special, and only vampires can experience it. And I am a vampire.